Welcome YouTube to another beer review. Of course, that was the amazing Reverend Horton Heat with Big Red Rocket of Love, and I'm going to have it playing a little bit in the background, so I hope it's not too distracting, because if it is, get over it. Anyway, tonight I'm kind of continuing the Hefeweizen. I'm still working on one video that I did that's too long, so I'm editing it down, but either way, I'm going to try to pronounce this. Franziskaner Weissbier, Weissbier, which is also known as a Hefeweizen. So anyway, yeah, this is an imported beer from Germany. Let's see what we got here on Beer Advocate. Just one thing I want to note, looking at the bottle, there really is not any information on the beer. One thing I did find was it's imported by Spaten in North America, and Spaten it makes a great beer, actually a few great beers, but my favorite being of theirs being their Oktoberfest. So I guess Spaten is part of Franziskaner. So anyway, let's see what a beer review says. Now I'm really excited to have this beer because Beer Advocate's review is quite high. They give it an A- out of over 1,200 reviews. And that's a really fantastic rating, so I'm really excited to try this Hefeweizen. It is, of course, a Hefeweizen. It does have a 5.0 ABV. The pairings are always the same with these. It's German cuisine, just because it's German beer, I assume. Cheeses, salads, and meats. They always recommend serving them in a Weizen glass, which, over here. Sorry, it's backwards. Anyway. And they say to serve it at 45 to 50, pretty much the same with every other Hefeweizen. So here's the label again, and we'll give it a go and see what she tastes like. So we're going to check for smoke. And by the way, this thing opens really well, but it destroys the cap, so oh well. Yeah, there's a good amount of, well, a decent amount of smoke. Looks like a lot of it's still holding in the bottle, but anyway, here we go. Ooh, nice color. And a good amount of head too. Wow, already. Now again, you want to leave a little bit in the bottom of the bottle when you're drinking Hefeweizen, wheat beers. Some people don't like to drink that, and they actually pour it down even more. But for me, I like the residue and stuff that's left in there, so. Gonna give that a good shake around both ways. Alright, here we go. Just pour it straight in, and look at that. Wow. I watched, by the way, just so everybody knows, I'm not just stealing things, or I am stealing them, but I'll give credit where credit's due. Licking the top, got from Jody. Generally I just toss it, but either way, going on to the review. The color is nice. It's has a nice orangey tone to it. It's cloudy, just like most Hefeweizens. Seems like it's got a light to medium amount of carbonation in it. There is some champagne type bubbles floating up, which probably is the least amount I've seen in any Hefeweizen. So the head, when I first poured it, was a strong two fingers. I've let it set for a second, so we're going to rate it at 2. The head is a very white head. There's absolutely no color to it at all. And again, another thing from Joe D, he describes head sometimes as being very spongy, and I'm going to say this is very spongy as well. I don't think you can, yeah, it's just going to blow out, but the bubbles are very small, and it's not quite as thick or milky of a head as some of them have been, but it's still good. It's dying out kind of quickly. It's just over a finger now, but the color of it is pretty nice. It's orangey, light colored. So let's go on to the smell. Wow, that is a malty beer, and not just malty, but wow, it's got a lot of spice. You could definitely, on the back of the nose, you can start to bring in the lemon. Once you get past some of the malt, you really start to smell the lemon. So it's got Nice. The clove. There's definitely clove. I mean, this smells like a fantastic beer. It's got a lot of great on the nose. It's a really nice Hefeweizen. A lot of spice. Light fruit, lemony more than any. So it's nice. So here we go. Cheers. Wow. That is a lot of lemon. To be honest, it's a bit much lemon. A lot of spice, clove, some banana, just like most Hefeweizens, a light banana in there, but it finishes really dry. I noticed that. Let's see. Yeah, it's definitely a dry finish, and probably more lemon than I would like, but yeah. So good lacing on the head, so that's good. Man, that is a lot of spice, lemon, but it's got a light bitterness afterwards. But it's nice. But you know, the one thing I don't like about it, and I shouldn't say don't like, but God, I don't know. I don't know that I don't like it, but I just think it's different than what I'm used to. I think it's the problem, or not even a problem, but very lemony, kind of dry. You know, like after drinking it, it's pretty much gone. I mean, I still taste the banana more on the back, but it's a good beer. I'm gonna give it a 3 on the Hefeweizen. But 3 stars out of 5. It's not bad. It's definitely a beer you can have a few of, and that's a good thing because I did buy a 6-pack. So and it's fairly inexpensive. So if you're into Hefeweizens, give this a go. I think you'll like it, especially if you like the lemony flavors, a little maltiness, kind of citrusy. It's not bad. So 3 stars. Pick it up if you want. Enjoy.